Let me ask you something. How many times have you tried to change your life, only to fall back into the same habits? How many times have you told yourself, this is it, this time I'll stay consistent, but a week later, you quit? Think about it. Whether it's your fitness journey, starting a business, studying for exams, or simply trying to wake up earlier, how many times have you fallen short? And when you fall, what's the first thing you usually feel? Shame? Frustration? Maybe even hopelessness? But here's the truth, falling isn't a sign of weakness. Falling is a part of the process. We live in a world that only celebrates the finish line. We see the athlete holding the trophy, but not the times he failed to qualify. We see the entrepreneur on the magazine cover, but not the 100 rejections before one, yes. We see the student with straight A's, but not the night she cried because she thought she couldn't do it. Most of us beat ourselves up when we fall. You miss a workout, you say, I'm just lazy. You fail an exam, you say, I'm not smart enough. You get rejected. You think, maybe I'm not worthy. But let me ask you this. If a child is learning to walk and they fall, do we ever say, that child will never walk? No. We encourage them. We cheer them on because we know that falling is how they learn to balance. So why do we treat ourselves any differently? Why do we fall? We fall so we can learn to rise. We fall so we can learn what doesn't work. We fall so we can build resilience, patience, and strength. Think about it. If life was easy, would you really value success? If the mountain had no steep cliffs, would reaching the top feel like victory? Falling isn't failure. Falling is feedback. Every stumble is teaching you something. Maybe you need a new strategy. Maybe you need more discipline. Or maybe you just need more time. So what do you do when you fall? Pause, don't quit. When you trip on the road, you don't lie there forever, right? You pause, catch your breath, then get back up. In life, when you fall, don't declare it the end. Rest if you must, but don't quit. Reflect, don't regret. Think of falling like a teacher. When you fail a test, the test is showing you exactly what you didn't understand. Life works the same way. Every fall reveals your weaknesses. Instead of regretting, reflect. What can I do differently next time? Adapt, don't repeat. Imagine you're climbing a mountain and you slip on a loose rock. Do you keep stepping on the same rock, or do you find a new path? The same applies to your life. If one approach doesn't work, adapt. Try something different. Build resilience. Like muscle. When you go to the gym, lifting a heavy weight breaks your muscle fibers. But that's exactly how they grow back stronger. Life's struggles are no different. Every fall is breaking you down to build you up stronger if you choose to rise again. Let me ask you, how many times have you already fallen and given up too soon? How much time have you wasted because you thought falling meant you weren't good enough? What if every fall was actually preparing you for your breakthrough? What if all those setbacks were molding you into someone who doesn't just win once, but can sustain success for a lifetime? You can't let today's failure define your tomorrow. Falling is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your comeback. Think about the future version of you, the one who never gave up after falling. That version of you is stronger, wiser, and unstoppable. That version of you will look back and say, I'm glad I didn't stay down. Because here's the secret. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who never stay down. And if you're ready to rise, if you're ready to turn your falls into fuel, then commit right now. Don't just listen, act. Start today. Pick up that plan you dropped. Try again. Because in the end, we don't fall to stay down. We fall so we can rise higher than ever before. And remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. Subscribe now for more guidance, more motivation, and more reminders that you are stronger than your setbacks.